Guys, you really don't want to miss this video. In today's video, we actually have a prophecy that is backed up by the data in the charts. And this is really beautiful, aligned with each other. And you got to see this, guys. Okay, so let's start with the content of the video. Well, I saw a video that was, of course, shared on the Wealth Transfer Discord community. Link down below, from a lady who had a prophetic word to share with us. So I first want to listen to her before we are going to go into the data, which actually shows us that she could be completely on point with what she is saying. Let's have a look at the lady.
The Lord said, not many days from now, there's going to be something that happens in the market that will shock everyone. Everyone will be in awe and wonder what happened. He said that we are to get our affairs in order, and he said to make sure our hearts are set upon him. After he gave me that word, he gave me the number 281. I went and looked that up and studied that.
So 281 in Gematria means diamond hands, or could mean diamond hands. It could mean green light, but it also has other meanings like I'm Archangel Michael or applied karma. Crisis is another one that is pretty interesting. But let's have a look what she has further to say.
He gave me like a tsunami wave is what I heard from the Holy Spirit. And so I said, Lord, what do you mean by that? Is that a tsunami upon the earth, a tsunami with the earthquake? Tsunami with the crypto market? He said his spirit shall move like a tsunami wave over the market. Now, we always talk about this wealth transfer being in waves. And so, as we know, a tsunami is not a small thing. Tsunamis are huge or big. And so I think the Lord is just showing us here what's about to happen, what's about to come to pass, and also telling us to celebrate, and then also telling us to have our heart set upon him and to have our affairs in order.
Now let's go to the data, guys, but I need to meditate for 10 minutes because I'm really getting too excited when I see all of these things. So yeah, guys, I think I really needed that. Okay. First off, I want to shout out to this person, Colin Talks Crypto, because apparently he was one of the first ones, maybe the first one that talk about the global M2 money supply. I personally actually saw it on the Twitter account from Michael Saylor, and when I was making a video about it, I got a lot of people in the comments like, hey, you didn't mention the person who actually found this, and I was like, you mean Michael Saylor? No, they were talking about this person, and this person is making videos about the global M2 money supply. It makes a lot of sense to me, and what this indicator is showing us right now is that there's just a huge injection of liquidity at the moment going on globally, which could really reflect a tsunami wave. And he actually published a script, so he wants to help other people. Respect to him. That script you can download and you can implement over on TradingView, so it will give you this yellow line right here. And this yellow line normally, guys, is not that correlated with Bitcoin, because if we do the offset days, we will put it at 0. You just see a little bit of, you just see some lines, maybe even an inverse correlation between the two. But the strength in this indicator is in the offset days. So what you basically do is you shove the yellow line, you shove it ahead in time, because it always takes time before the liquidity that is being injected into the economy. It will take time until that finds its way into crypto, right? And one of the arguments that he's saying, like, why use the global M2 money supply? Because Bitcoin and crypto are global assets. It's not the United States only that is investing in crypto. No, we are seeing this happening worldwide. People in Africa, people in Asia. Asia is, by the way, a very big player. Russia, United States. It's global. It's global, guys. But the interesting thing with this data point, guys, is that if you just overlay with this offset of 108 days, which basically is a different word for delay of 8 days, it shows a very clear correlation with the Bitcoin price. So it basically tells us that once the liquidity is injected in the global money supply, eventually the price of Bitcoin is following up, and there are so many signals right now pointing to more upside. So I'm seeing this in the comment section for my YouTube channel, and many people talking about the bear market, and I understand where you're coming from. I understand that yes, we could be potentially in the bear market. I'm personally not betting on this at all. I'm all in. And I just think, for me, I'm really now in this mentality. It's either all or nothing, and it's not all to keep to myself. It's all to be in this position as a Joseph, or nothing, and still had a great lesson to be learned from this, right? And had a great time being with you guys together. But I really believe that this is happening. Otherwise, I wouldn't be positioned, right? So this is just, I'm just following my gut and my instinct in this case. I really like what the lady just said. She looks very sincere to me. I resonate with that, but especially when I look into the charts right here and I see like, hey, this is so interesting because we actually do see a wave. This is kind of like isn't this a tsunami wave? Look at this. This is a big injection of liquidity going even higher than when Bitcoin was at its all-time high. The liquidity is, and maybe it doesn't even stop, so we just come down and maybe just continue to go up. But this looks like that in the background, like if you have, for example, like an earthquake, right? You know, the water slowly will get sucked away. Prices are coming down, which we can see right now. But then later, this huge wave is coming. And this also would maybe really explain why we're still going to come down a little bit right here, following this pattern from the global M2 money supply, come down, maybe consolidate a little bit and then take off, right? If we have to believe this, this offset, this delay, it should take off in the 1st of May. So we have to wait 1 month for that to occur. Well, I'm completely fine with that, guys, waiting 1 month. But maybe it's happening earlier because this is catching already a lot of people's attention, right? Who knows? Maybe it doesn't play out at all. This is just data that is backing up these prophecies. And when I'm seeing this, I just feel, and this is not the only signal to look at, guys. So for example, we have the hash ribbons, right? The hash ribbons, I've been talking about that in my previous videos as well. Hash ribbons right now giving a buy signal. Also generally, these buy signal occurs right before massive rallies. So we have the hash ribbon, we have the global M2 money supply. So guys, I'm bringing up another indicator. It's not that clear, but you have a green and red line right here. I hope it makes sense, but this is basically a long and a short-term moving average. And normally when the short-term moving average goes below the long-term moving average, like we see right here, we have a death cross, otherwise a golden cross. But normally when you see a death cross, guys, like here we had when this was a golden cross, by the way, this was a death cross. Look, Bitcoin rallied on a death cross. The next death cross we had, Bitcoin started to rally. Why would now be different? And I see so much people talking about the bear market, and although that's possible, do you think that the previous bear market, when Bitcoin entered and FTX crashed and all of that, do you think that everyone was talking about the bear market? No, I think a big wave is coming. Yesterday I made a video about Bitcoin prophecies about a big crash. It's possible. Maybe we're first going to see a crash. You gotta know for yourself what to do. I think all of you guys, you have to stand in your own authenticity. That's really important. Meditate, pray, go over these thoughts, sit in silence, maybe fast, or do whatever you need to do to connect yourself spiritually, and you might get answers on what the best decision for you to make. But when I personally see these signs together, I cannot ignore the excitement that is going on inside of me. So it's touching a specific place inside of me, a kind of fire, a light that is being that's radiating. That's why I'm so excited to make this video and talk about this, guys. And yeah, so I'm not, I want to, this is the most important part, I want to respect that feeling inside of me, even though I can be completely wrong. You know, maybe Like, I want to put that judgment, I want to put that to the side. I just want to go with my intuition, and I want to drive in my car without looking at the rear view mirror, right? I want to go through life. We just go, I push the gas, and we just go forward. That's my strategy. I just go and push forward no matter what happens. I either win, have good experiences, or I get big lessons which will give me better experiences in the future. I can make a bigger impact in this world. I can make more positive change. Everything is a win. Everything is a win. Okay, Jeroen, calm down. Calm down. So what we are seeing right here, I believe, is very significant, and maybe we just have to have a little bit patience, like the scripture or like the thing actually also tells us. For example, right here, diamond hands. For the ones that don't know what diamond hands means basically that you have to hold onto your crypto no matter what. So maybe your faith is being tested in the coming month. Maybe your faith is being tested and a lot of things are going to happen. We are going to have news for the tariffs in the next coming days. Maybe there's going to be an attack of crypto, cyber attack. Who knows? We don't know. We don't know. Maybe prices are going to plummet first. Maybe we're going to have a crash first and the prophecy gets fulfilled with that flash crash. Well, I wouldn't bet on it. I wouldn't like right now sell all my crypto and just bet for 100% that the flash crash is going to happen. I didn't got that vision, right? I didn't personally have that vision. So then I also lack the conviction to had to follow that path 100%. I definitely placed some buy orders at very low levels just in case. But we have to discern for ourselves and a personal situation. And when I'm, from my professional point of view, if I'm looking at these charts and I'm seeing this, I'm seeing a very bullish setup. That doesn't mean that we directly going to go up right here, but I do believe that the general direction will be up and it will be pushed and it will be a big wave coming. Everything is aligning, guys. We have again the prophecies are aligning, the chart is aligning, the timing is aligning, guys. The months that we are entering right now, spring generally is an altcoin season month. I'm not going to give up right now, but I'm also going to be aware of the fact that I might have to have a little bit more patience. But I'm completely fine with that. I'm happy creating videos here for you guys and just waiting and sitting this out together with you on the Discord community also, which is really, really beautiful. And I already have such a positive impact on my personal life. And I really feel that we are in this boat together. And I'm not saying that to screw other people over. I'm just being honest right here. I'm really honest in the sense of that I still own all the positions that I have. I haven't sold. The only time that I sell something is I might need to pay some tax, or I might need some personal money to do groceries or something like that. But next to that, I'm not cashing out. I'm staying in the boat. I'm staying positioned. I look at the price. I look at the future, and yeah. Being positioned is one of the ways, right? If you are not positioned and you, nevertheless, we know about that. We all know about that. I think the most important thing, and I'm going to make a new video about that as well, is to step into your Joseph energy. The ones that are watching this channel and that don't like prophecies and stuff, completely fine. You might have a different goal in life, but the ones that really resonate with these messages, that they know deep inside of them, yes, something is going on. I know it. I can just maybe not finger pinpoint exactly what is going on, but I know something is going on. I'm feeling what you are feeling. You got to step into your Joseph energy. You got to step into your authenticity. You got to have a straight back. You got to push the gas pedal. You got to also be in your authentic energy body. So you are less prone to manipulation and you stand in your truth. And your truth is not my truth. That's why I cannot tell you what your truth is. Everyone has to stand in their own truth, stick to the truth, speak out to your truth, stand in your authenticity with genuine intentions and genuine good intentions. Right? When you're in your authenticity, you don't want to hurt any other human being. You don't have any negative or bad intentions towards other people. You might distance yourself from some people. That's completely fine. But deep inside, you still carry love for everyone and everything. So yeah, guys, I'm just going to wrap it up right here. I can talk days about this, you know it. But what I'm seeing right here with an offset of days, if we follow this chart precisely, Bitcoin will go down first, a little bit more, probably when we follow this chart, and then we'll take off in May. Will it really follow this chart one-on-one? It's possible. Maybe we have to be a little bit patient, but I also could see a possibility where a lot of people get to know this chart and talking about this, and then, you know, it's taking off earlier. This is not exact science. And we still have this bump and run reversal pattern that still could be in play too. So like I said, I'm positioning, I'm pretty good. I'm just going to meditate more, sit in silence more, just gonna sit it out, you know. I'm just going to sit it out. My inner feeling didn't change, and every time it changes and I'm sitting in silence, I'm getting this wave again of like, yes, we're doing good, we gotta stick on this road. Keep your mind on the road, keep your mindset good. Don't start doubting, don't get off the road. Like, this is what I personally feel, and this is my personal experience that I'm sharing here with you. Okay guys, that was it for today's video. Drop a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you are new. If you're feeling alone and you want to talk with other people, join the Discord. Highly recommended, because we are going to need each other in the coming months, but the coming years as well. You want to create a network. You want to create friendships that with people that are on the same frequency and line as you, because this is the crazy part, guys. When we started this community, I start to meet people which for me, I feel I've known them for ages while I actually talk to them for the first time. This is a certain power, because that means we all are light carriers. And when someone else is carrying that light, you connect directly. And this is so powerful, because the more light we are connecting, right, we get equations like 1 + 1 is 3. We can become a very bright, we can take a very bright position on this planet. And when we bundle, even on a distance, right, you might be a light in the United States, in a certain state, I'm in Europe, someone is in Asia, someone is in Australia, but all these lights, all these small fires, they will brighten up the place. They will become bigger and bigger and bigger. And also one very big advantage is when you meet others where you can recognize they have the same thing as you, you will get more confident in your own authenticity, and your own authenticity is going to be respected. That's very important, because the ones that do not respect it, take a distance or just go full gas. Not with bad intentions, you don't want to hurt anyone else, but you came here with a mission, and why would let anyone else take you off that mission? If that mission is good intended, you are a light carrier and you come here with good intentions to make a better world, to facilitate, to get into a better world that is better for every human being. If that's your true intention, then please don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone stop you. You have the power, you have the truth with you. That is the greatest gift you can have. Anyone who doesn't recognize that, leave them aside, go forward, live your purpose, live your authenticity, because that's why you came here. Guys, love you very much. Do with this information what you want. All take your own responsibility, of course. Again, as always, it's not financial advice. It's just my feeling that I'm recording right now, and my personal experience that I'm expressing right here on the channel. Wish every single one of you a beautiful day, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye, guys.